Well, to the Middle East now, where US President Donald Trump has begun his 4-day tour. And Trump has announced a sweep of major deals. He's lifted sanctions on Syria, quite controversial, and a $927 billion investment with Saudi Arabia. He's also defended his decision to accept an extravagant plane. Have a look.
Some people say, oh, you shouldn't accept gifts for the country. My attitude is, why wouldn't I accept a gift?
That was an interview with Sean Hannity on Fox News. Well, joining me now is CNN reporter Paula Hancocks. Paula, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. Look, what is the main purpose of Trump's 4-day trip to the Middle East? It is his first official state visit after the Vatican.
Well, Sharri, what we were expecting is pretty much what we have seen so far, and that is that the US president wanted to secure some significant investment deals into the United States. We were expecting some eye-watering figures. That is what we had from Saudi Arabia in agreeing to invest in defense, also in AI and technology. And we saw some of the CEOs of the biggest tech companies in America and Saudi Arabia all convene to hear Donald Trump and also the Crown Prince speak at a Saudi-US investments forum. That was always going to be the key for the US president, to get those big deals secured. But what we have seen, which is the most significant and a significant shift in US foreign policy, is Donald Trump deciding that he is going to plan to lift sanctions on Syria. He also, in just recent hours, met with President Ahmed al-Sharaa, the Syrian president who ousted Bashar al-Assad at the end of last year. He met him in Riyadh and he spoke to him for over half an hour. And he said after that meeting that he is exploring the possibility of normalising relations with Syria. So this is a very significant development. It is something that Saudi Arabia and Qatar wanted the US president to do. We know that Saudi Arabia and Qatar have both paid about $15 million of debts to the WTO that Syria had. We know Qatar's paying public sector wages to try and get Syria back on its feet. So this was a really key decision by the US president that Saudi and Qatar and, of course, Syria were really hoping for on this trip. Sharri.